May the 4th be with you. Yes, I do know that was an extremely lame way to kick off this video, but being the huge Star Wars fan that I am, and today being May 4th, I just absolutely had to do that intro. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can tell by the title of the video and what you're currently looking at, this will be my review of PWG BOWIE on Blu-ray. Of course, the show took place back in February, was released a few weeks ago on DVD and Blu-ray. And yeah, I'm here to give you guys my review of it, and without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Of course, in the cover here, you have a very nice cover artwork here on BOWIE. Of course, right there, Pros and Guerrilla presents BOWIE. You have a nice picture right there of Roderick Strong with Galloway right there underneath him. Zack, Sabre Jr., of course, Adam Cole, baby, on the cover. So very nice artwork for BOWIE here on the cover. Of course, Blu-ray disc right there. Recorded live on Friday, February 12th, 2016 in Cosmic City, California, because as everyone knows, PWG loves their adjectives. So very nice cover artwork. Spine right here, you have the Blu-ray disc logo on the top corner, which is the first time I've done that on the Blu-ray. Sorry. And then, of course, the spine says BOWIE, and a picture of Chris Hero on the spine, so that's what it looks like on the shelf when you put it there. You open it up. Here's the artwork. Very nice picture right there of Trent and Chris Hero, of course, giving Chris Hero the Dude Buster. And then you got just a drunk picture, it looks like, of Jack Evans on the inside. So you have a very nice picture and a very odd picture in the inside. So weird artwork in terms of the inside for that. And then, of course, in the back, as always, you have your signature stuff, which are the pictures of the event on the back, pretty much showing you what to look forward to. So here's some very nice pictures, like right there. Look at those two pictures right there of Roddy and Galloway and Hero and Trent. So you have some very nice pictures in the back. Of course, as always, you have a little mini description right there. Pros and Guerrilla returned to Guerrilla, California to celebrate the life and legacy of the original Starman, David Bowie, with BOWIE on February 12, 2016. BOWIE on Blu-ray features 7 tremendous matches, including, and right there, you guys can see right there, the match card for the show. So I'll put this down and zoom back in. Right there, that looks about, push up a little more. There we go, that looks nice. But yeah, BOWIE I thought was a great show here. You had a lot of great matches, and everything else that wasn't great was either good or watchable. So I definitely thought PWG put on a great show here. Definitely a great tribute show to David Bowie. And I think, honestly, if I had to compare, I would definitely say this is the better show of the two tribute shows between this and Lemmy from the first two shows. So definitely 2 thumbs up here from PWG. Like I said, just a lot of fun. The show is about 2.5 hours too, so it's not too long or too short. So great stuff here from PWG. Of course, the show opened up with Dalton Castle versus Chuck Taylor. Dalton Castle making his PWG debut, which was a very fun match. It was about 10 minutes, so I didn't get that much time. Pretty much your average opener time is about 10 minutes. So they put on a fun match. You got your typical Dalton Castle stuff. You got his signature stuff in, such as his suplexes, such as the German and the deadlift suplex. So he's getting those things in. Chuck Taylor had a nice dive on the outside, which led to him trying to throw Dalton Castle in, but Dalton Castle does a signature where he grabs a rope and spins around and then catches the guy into Hurricanrana on the outside. So that was good. And then towards the end of the match, Chuck Taylor ended up getting the victory when Dalton Castle went for a deadlift German suplex, and Chuck Taylor was able to counter into a roll-up. So Chuck Taylor gets a victory, which was a very fun opener. I liked it. Dalton Castle, did his job for his debut. Not like little job like losing, but like he did, the stuff you do in a debut. You got his signature stuff in, and it got over, and the crowd liked him. So good debut for Dalton Castle, in my opinion. From there, I'm going to go to Chris Hero versus Trent, which was an awesome match. In this match here, you had Trent, who's the underdog, and you have Chris Hero, who was the big man, who seemed like he played a heel in this match. He was pretty much being cocky and arrogant in this match, so I'm not sure if he's turning heel or just did it for this match. But Hero played an asshole in this match. But yeah, this was a great storytelling here. We had Chris Hero just beating holy hell out of Trent, and Trent taking everything and trying to fight back. Whenever Trent would fight back, like if Trent did something like, I don't know, Trent hit him whenever he had opportunity, Chris Hero would immediately recontrol the match and just dominate Trent again. So I thought, the story between these two in this match was, superb. And I really enjoyed it, especially, like I said, the way Trent kept fighting back, and, he took every opportunity he could, but Hero just would recontrol the match. And Trent, got a lot of big near falls. He hit a amazing release German suplex off the top rope on Hero, and Hero absolutely flipped inside out in midair and landed on his stomach, and which was followed by a running knee. So Trent almost got a big near fall there. And then when Hero's going for the pile driver, Trent actually able to counter it into a dude buster, which was another big fall there. So Trent got some big near falls in this match, but ultimately Hero ended up hitting 2 pile drivers followed by a tombstone to finish the match up for 1-2-3 victory. So Hero wins, which was an awesome underdog versus big man match. So really enjoyed that match there. From there, we go to Sami Callihan versus Jack Evans. Honestly, this match took way too much time. Of course, you had Jack Evans do his pre-match promos, which led into a drink-off. Yes, a drink-off where they got pictures of beer and started drinking. And, of course, Jack Evans played his drunken master thing. Just, I mean, the match progressively got good towards the end of it, but, like, it was just way too much time. And it just felt like it was a big waste of time. They just messed around way too much. Jack Evans got the victory with the roll-up. Or a crucifix. So, it was... The match should have been cut way at a time, or just the pre-match stuff should have been not have happened. But yeah, it went on way too long in terms of just from start to go. So I didn't really do the match all that much, but like I said, it did get progressively good towards the end. So I'll give him credit there. From there on, go to Adam Cole versus Andrew Everett, which was a pretty solid match, but nothing too spectacular. I don't know, Andrew Everett's someone that I just can't get behind for some reason. Like, I don't think he's bad, but when I watch him, I get the impression he tries way too hard to have, like, the showboat and have the best match. Or not to have the best match, but, like, to stand out the most. So, he got his signature flips in, like doing a moonsault and the shooting star press on the outside and, doing, like, a handstand on the ropes. Like, I don't know, I always get that impression he's trying too hard to showboat, but that could just be me. Like I said, it was a pretty solid match. You got some nice Hurricanrana spots from Andrew Everett. So like I said, he did get his signature stuff in. And Adam Cole played the great heel as always. Nice ending, Andrew Everett had a nice near fall with the shooting star on Adam Cole. But Adam Cole, I think, put his knees up or just got the ropes or kicked out or something. I don't know what happened there. I don't exactly remember. But Adam Cole's able to get out of it. And then Adam Cole ended up hitting a Panama Sunrise followed by a Brainbuster onto the knee, which led to a victory for Adam Cole. So solid match, but nothing too spectacular. From there, I'm going to go to Trevor Lee versus Zack Sabre Jr., which was just an awesome match. These two are just absolutely superb. Zack Sabre Jr., I don't need to put him over because he's absolutely amazing. If you've seen him, you know how great he is. Trevor Lee's an awesome heel as well as an awesome wrestler, so they just mixed and put on an awesome match. In my opinion, the match of the night. Just Sabre's display of his technical work and, Trevor Lee being technical as well and stiff. He was hitting a lot of stiff Superman forearms, which is pretty devastating. So Trevor Lee held his own against Zack Sabre Jr. I thought they mixed and put on a very physical and technical match. So definitely kudos for both guys. Of course, both of them got their signature stuff in. Trevor Lee, of course, hitting the double foot stomp, the jumping double foot stomp, if that's the correct phrase for it, as well as his reverse crossbody where he reversed it into a crossbody flipping in midair, followed by the orange crush. So of course Trevor Lee got all his signature stuff in, and Zack Sabre Jr. being the submission specialist, I don't even know what the hell to call half his submissions. He ended up submitting Trevor Lee with some kind of abdominal stretch. I don't even know what to call it. It was just Zack Sabre Jr. is so amazing. Like he honestly does things I've never seen before, and I don't even know what the hell to call it. So Zack Sabre Jr. is phenomenal, and they put on one hell of a match. Very fun stuff between the two of them. Like I said, Zack Sabre Jr. with the submission victory. From there on, we had a match that actually really surprised me, which is Speedball Mike Bailey versus Evil Uno. Going into this match, I wasn't too sure what to expect, but this match ended up being pretty freaking awesome. It was one hell of a match. Evil Uno, I've only seen his tag work in the Super Smash Brothers, so I wasn't really familiar with the singles stuff, but I gotta say, him as a singles guy is pretty awesome too. Him and Mike Bailey put on an awesome match. It's very physical as well. Just back and forth, great action. Evil Uno definitely lived up to the name here. He played a great heel in this match, definitely doing some heel tactics behind the referee's back. So I definitely thought he definitely impressed me as a singles guy, because like I said, I've only seen his tag work, and seeing him as a heel by himself was definitely something refreshing. It definitely impressed me a lot. And one thing you don't have to complain about, though, was Evil Uno did hit a pile driver off the second rope, a jumping pile driver off the second rope on Mike Bailey, and Mike Bailey kicked out of it. I kind of did not like the fact that Mike Bailey kicked out of that, but this is a little thing. But yeah, awesome match, 100 miles per hour too. Like, there was not a dull moment in this match. It's great back and forth action between the two of them. I can see why, if you call this match of the night, I would not argue it. I honestly think this match and Sabre Jr. and Lee were the two best matches. So if you call this match the match of the night, I would not argue it. I can see where you're coming from. So it was just one hell of a match. Great stuff from both guys. Mike Bailey looked great. Evil Uno looked great. So it was very fun. Mike Bailey ended up hitting his his shooting star knee to the back of the head, which was absolutely painful. And then of course he did his signature kicks, which led by one final just huge last kick to the back of the head and put Evil Uno away. So great match, really enjoyed it. Great performances from both men. And then we go to the main event, which was the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship title match. Roderick being the champion versus Drew Galloway being the challenger. Great match here. Right away, Drew Galloway just throwing Roderick Strong around like he's nothing. Like literally, he threw Roderick Strong on the outside. He threw Roderick Strong into the upper part of the building, like where like the ceiling comes down and like creaks a little bit. Like I don't know really how to describe that part of the building, but like he threw him up into like part of the ceiling that's coming down, and it was just throwing him around left and right. But both guys just put one hell of a match on as well. A lot of strikes and a lot of power moves. Roderick Strong held his own in terms of power. Just, you know, Drew Galloway is a huge guy, so, you know, to see Roderick Strong kind of throw him around as well was very impressive. One spot in the match where a fan actually was calling Roddy mediocre. Roddy actually spotted the fan and actually got out of the ring and got in his face, which is pretty awesome. Heel Roderick Strong is absolutely amazing. I actually love Roddy as a heel in PWG. But yeah, Roderick Strong's a machine. They don't call his strength Freaky Roddy Strength for nothing. So yeah, him and Drew Galloway, like I said, put out a hard-hitting, awesome match as well. Galloway actually got a huge near fall with the Future Shock DDT. Roderick Strong was able to kick out of it. And then, of course, after the referee was knocked down or wasn't looking at... Oh, no, the referee was putting... Because Roderick Strong came out with the tag titles as well. So Roddy had 3 titles. And the referee was putting the tag titles away, and as he's doing that, ended up hitting Galloway with the belt. The world title, that is. Followed by the... sick kick and end of heartache, which led to the finish there. So Roderick Strong retains with that. It was just one hell of a match, like I said. Great match there. Zack Sabre Jr. comes out to try and help Drew Galloway, he was getting a beat down by him, him and Cole. But of course, the numbers game got to Sabre Jr. and Cole and Roddy got the upper hand. And of course, setting up the Roddy Sabre Jr. title match for All-Star Weekend 12. So great post-match thing as well. To which was a great show. Really recommend Bowie, guys. Like I said, you had 4 great matches. Chris Hero and Trent, Zack Sabre Jr., Trevor Lee, Uno and Mike Bailey, and the main event, Roddy and Drew Galloway. 4 tremendous matches right there. Honestly, I can honestly say, if you argue that, you can argue any of those 4 matches tonight, honestly. They were all pretty much on the same level of awesomeness, in my opinion. So, that was just a very fun show, like I said. Really enjoyed Bowie. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below if you guys would like about the show, if you've seen it, or the video if you watched it. And, yeah, that'll do it, guys. PWG All-Star Weekend 12, I know ships in like 2 weeks. Not exactly too sure when I'll be getting it, but it'll be sometime soon, I promise. But, yeah, thank you guys once again for watching the video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.